Good morning, it's December 9th, 2024. In this video, I'm going to buy some Monero, ticker symbol XMR, and Maker, ticker symbol MKR. I'll show you guys after some technical analysis. Also, I'm reducing my exposure to Sol. I'll show you guys that as well. Do me a favor, help the algorithm. Welcome to Wolfgang Finance. I'm your host, Wolfgang. Let's begin.
You are now streaming the Wolfgang Finance channel, where we cover our crypto portfolio and technical analysis.
Okay, so here we are on our Binance Simulator account for the Wolfgang Finance portfolio. So we'll go ahead and buy some Monero and Maker, and I'll go ahead and use the USDT available. So here's an update. I didn't know that Binance, where I have the demo account linked to, does not. They don't have XMR, which to me is so strange because XMR is such a good coin, and it's looking like a really great buy. I'll review it. It sucks we can't buy it and hold it on our portfolio, but it's okay. All right, so let's go ahead and buy Maker. I wish we could have bought Monero. It's okay. At least we're covering it for those people that want to buy it. It's probably on Coinbase, but let's go ahead and buy some Maker. Market, yeah, smart trade. Let's just buy $1,000 worth. Great trade. Today's December 9, 2024. Sure, YouTube. Those of you that follow my Instagram and X, I posted that I sold it last night 50% of my Sol. So there it is, Maker. We now own Maker. There we have it. Cool. We now own Maker. So this is Sol. I sold, if we look here, 50%. It was last night. I posted it on Instagram and on X. I'll put those links on my YouTube. I'm not sure if I have them, but it's essentially the same thing. Just put Wolfgang Finance. It should pop up. Okay, so, and I did not sell Sol BTC. So let me go over this real quick, and then I'll go over Maker, and then I'll go over Monero. So let me show you guys why I sold and why this one's a buy against Bitcoin. Sol against Bitcoin's a buy, and Sol US dollar. I sold because I think it's going to retrace a little bit more. So here we go. So we see Sol US dollar. It's looking like we're in a bull flag, right? The reason why I say that, let me zoom in a bit more, is you have a bunch of doji candles on the upper end of that. Well, you wouldn't know it's a bull flag until you have a few points, but to me, clearly this is looking like a bull flag now. So when you have these wicks here, like that, to me that's sell pressure, and all that we want to do now is get in at a slightly better price. So I think we got in around this price. I think we got in somewhere around here. We got in, right? So now we're essentially sold it for like the same percent or 0.5%. It's basically nothing. And what we want to do is, I would like to buy. I'll probably buy back that 50% that I sold, which I sold it up here somewhere on this doji candle because I knew it was going to go down. So I sold it up here last night, and what I'm trying to do is buy it down here. If it drops 13%, get it at a 13% discount, and then hold that, because from here there's a lot of support, right? We have the 55 EMA, we have the Ichimoku cloud coming in pretty fast, and we have this beautiful right channel to act as support. And what can happen is if we get it down here, right, and I already have an alert set, we get it down here and it still drops, all that support's is going to bring it back pretty quickly. So what we want to do is mitigate any errors, any mistakes, and to not lose money essentially, right? Because we're here to make money, not lose money. So we buy down here and we get the support. That's only negative 5% compared to if I would have held it and if it drops down, that's like 14%. If it goes down to the channel, it's 16% negative. And yeah, I think I actually hope we go down a bit. We drop to the 55, the bottom end of this uh, bull flag, and get back in. Now, I can give you guys an example of how this looked, how I wanted to play out, kind of if it hits the top of this channel, and that would be link. So we look at link over here. We see a beautiful channel formed at the bottom of the bear market. We broke out and we came back and tagged the top of the channel. And after tagging the top of the channel, right, we're up 150% profit. So I don't think our channel was created around that time of tagging of the channel, but this was definitely something that I traded on my personal account. But let's go back to where are we at? Oh yeah, maker. Oh no, sorry, we were sold. So that's what best case scenario. If it keeps dropping, we want it to drop to the top of that channel, act as support, and we keep going to the upside. Now let's go ahead and look at Sol BTC, right? If you look at this ratio, this looks like a pennant, which is still bullish. It's a bullish pennant. Those that have Bitcoin and want to trade some Bitcoin for Sol, this looks like a buy. You're at the support line. If you break to the upside, right, we can make 60%, 50% easy against Bitcoin. So that's really good. Yeah, if we break down, then we'll probably sell. I already have an alert set right here. If we break down, and if those candles look pretty bad, we're going to sell it. And it's okay. It's a small loss, right? Because the way how we do our risk reward is we always have a pretty nice reward. Even if we're wrong a few times, I mean, our reward should cover these small little risks that we take. Yeah, what's losing 5% on one trade when you can make 50%, right? And that's the way how we should see trading, right? We can't win them all, but even if we win 50% of them, and if our rewards are bigger than our risks, we're still going to be, plenty in profit. So, yeah, this is like, I guess, the mind of a trader, right? But again, this is a bullish pennant, and probability wise, we should be breaking up currently at a buying area. So let's see. Yeah. So this one I have right here. I didn't sell any of it. Here to Sol BTC. So I have 0.01 or 95. It dropped because it dropped 5%. And it's still valid. We're still within the pennant. So I'm holding that. Maker I just bought. And let me see what else. What else can I go over here? Ethereum, BNB. Yeah, I might as well talk about these, right? Let's talk about them real quick before I get into Monero. So BNB, I mean, I just drew this channel, but I don't think it's a actual bull flag or anything like that. What I'm hoping is for it to drop to this median line where we have a pitchfork from the bottom of the bear market, right? We had a channel similar to Link, right? We have this channel, pitchfork is valid, and clearly, right, we sell when we're between 1 and 2 deviations above, and we want to buy when we're 1 or 2. These are best case scenarios, times to buy, but honestly, anything from the median line to first deviation and under, it's in a bull run, that's a good time to buy. Yeah, if it tags this median line, I'm gonna buy more. I'm gonna be allocating some more by BNB, just because there's so much potential to the upside, and the technical analysis looks good. And let's see, Ether. I'm just gonna keep holding on to this. if we get a breakout, I will be buying some more. I talked to you guys about that. I talked to you guys about that on the Ethereum video. Once this next, I mean, I think we were somewhere down here, right? And we're already touched the neckline. So this is pretty good. Once this neckline breaks, we're off to the races. So this is definitely worth the hold, or if not, to buy more, because as it is, if this pitchfork holds, we're still undervalued. So if it wants to take a little breather and pull back a bit, that's fine. Even if it pulls back, I might just buy some more. I really don't think it's going to go to that white support line, right? If you guys see this, right, we started down here, support, 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 because now we have this pretty nice pitchfork, and I think it's going to stay within the pitchfork. All right, and that's the update for Ethereum. So now let's go to let's go to Maker on why I bought it, and then we'll go over Monero. Sucks Binance doesn't carry Monero, but let's go over Maker real quick. So the reason why I bought this is looking pretty good, right? We had this bear market, and then from here just had a beautiful cup formation, right? And then we came back down, and it was looking like we're recovering nicely. I don't like it when price goes outside of the second deviation line, but I mean it's looking like a buy. We have the Ichimoku cloud flipping, meaning that the buyers are here, or it's trending now bullish. See, so over here went sideways. I think it's gonna go sideways. I really don't. I think it's just gonna continue up, and this might just be like a pullback. We have the cross, the 21 and the 55. We have the Ichimoku cloud cross. So there's a lot of support here. I don't mind. Again, same thing, risk reward, right? We're right here right now. I don't mind it. If it goes outside of the pitchfork, I'll sell. Ooh, that's a pretty big loss there. About 25% loss, right? If it closes or goes under the Ichimoku cloud pitchfork, that's about 24% loss. But a reward here, right? If it continues up, if it goes back to the neckline, it's you essentially double your money, 90%. That's really good from where it's at to the neckline. And if we go one deviation above the median line, right, we're looking at 230%. To me, that's a high reward. So TA is pretty good. It's understandable. And lastly, let's talk about Monero. I can't open a trade on it because, well, I guess I'll open it on my Coinbase account, but right here on the portfolio linked to that's a simulator linked to Binance. We don't have, I guess Binance doesn't carry Monero. So let's go to XMR. Here we have a beautiful sideways movement for over a year. If you look at it, since 2022, over 2 years, since July or June 2022 was probably the bottom. I mean, it looks like we had a double bottom. So since June, over 2 years, and we broke out of the channel now. So this is great. When we have a huge base like that, it usually indicates there's going to be a lot of move to the upside. So beautiful base, and we broke out. We retraced a bit. This is, to me, this would be like probably the buy of the week, honestly. I mean, I know I bought Maker, but this XMR is definitely something to look at. Not financial advice, obviously. Do what you want, but without risk, there's no reward. And this looks pretty good, right? And again, I put an alert here in case if it drops down to the channel. But as it is, we don't want to lose this one. It could take off at any time. This was over a 2-year sideways movement. Great stuff. These are the types of setups that make huge gains. So that's what we want. So yeah, XMR, great buy. I covered everything. Why I reduced my exposure to Sol. Monero, XMR, great buy. and my thoughts on some of the trades that I have open. And what else? Maker, yeah. Created a trade on Maker. Okay, we'll see in a few days what happens, and I'll keep you guys updated. If there's anything that happens in between, if I see a setup and I buy in between videos, I'll definitely be posting that on Instagram or on my X account on Wolfgang Finance. So don't forget to like the video. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate it. See you guys next time. Peace.